Welcome back to HorrorVision, and we're back at the Vault of Horror. 3 days until the witching hour, Halloween. Now we looked at a little girl possessed by the devil. We've seen a documentary that was basically trying to be based off of real life events. We also talked about Halloween well, I didn't, but Halloween childhoods, Halloween marketing as well, and also Halloween parties. But there is one movie that I am dreading to talk about, and oh, God. I'm dreading to talk about this. I just don't know why. Not much as the doctor. It is much as the doctor of the cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I mean, that movie was good, but this one, ugh. This is the 2006 Halloween Night. Halloween Night was released on October 24th, 2006. Excuse me. A crazed man flees from an asylum and heads to his family's home where a rotten Halloween party is in full swing. And that's all you need to know. It was produced by a company by the name of The Asylum, and that's all I know about it right now. Because I hate this film. You know what? No. Get the damn thing back on the camera. You got it back? Good. I'm sorry. I can't direct this film. I can't even, show you. This is much of the pictures I can give you about this goddamn film. Because it's so bad. How come 78 people from Google like this film? It's not even a good film. Halloween, even though it didn't have that much of Halloween in it, at least had a character that could kill somebody and had a goddamn storyline on it. This guy doesn't even have a storyline. None iota. He has somewhat of a storyline, but it's not even close to it. We were gonna have a sequel, but I doubt we had it. We didn't have it. This was the days when 2000s was getting a little bit too focused into the young hip crowd and the rock and roll type shit, and then this other stuff that shouldn't even exist here. They try to take at least some types of things from the Hammer films, which is the nudity, but I can't even show you that because this is violating YouTube's terms of service, and I didn't show you it, so thank God for that. But literally, even when you look at the freaking poster, it had a knife in it. Where's the fucking knife? Where is it? Lily, I'm telling you right now. This movie is pissing me off. I'm telling you. It's pissing me off to no end. Even Jason Voorhees, the man himself, at least had a storyline. It may have been a difficult storyline, but at least it was something. The mask was iconic. The machete was iconic. This guy has nothing iconic about him. Rotten Tomatoes didn't even get a single critic thing. Neither is IMDb or the Metacritic scale. DVD and Netflix, I know, 2.9 out of, I think, 5. This movie is a dreadful piece of shit in the Vault of Horror. And I'm telling you, that stench. You know that stench that you always do? Like how about your baby brother? Or maybe the baby that you were born with. It takes that stench that, literally just doesn't go away, period. Yeah, that's called the toxic stench. I heard that from the Toxic Nerfer. He says that stench never goes away. Not even the single cleaning equipment of anything that would clean up radiation could stop that type of disgustingness. I could smell it from this door. And I didn't even go inside this thing. I never went inside this thing, period. I've only looked inside between surveillance cameras. And that door has the movie inside. And it is dreadfully bad. I just can't even explain it. This movie is horrible. Horrible. It's not for anybody to watch. Unless you're that type of brain dead person who just likes this type of awkwardness that this movie has, then it is for you. When I first looked at it on Netflix, I didn't even look at the movie, but I looked at the postcard and I looked at it. It could have been another Halloween movie that I couldn't watch, so I just passed it. But now that I'm grown up and I just watched it, I'm glad I didn't watch it when I was a little, because that was just a dreadful movie. Like, oh, God. I mean, the kills. How can I describe the kills? There was nothing. There was nothing. They didn't even care if they died. It was like a, ow, I guess. This is like Uwe Boll's Blood Rain. And trust me, that movie is his, I'd say his dreadfulness. Like, Uwe Boll's movies were horrible. Like, literally, dreadful. And this one is no exception. It's close to it. But no, it's made from something called The Asylum. Well, if it's an asylum, then it should fucking stay in there. Not go out to the outside world. The kills are trash. The effects are laughable. The characters are forgettable and blatantly not developed characters, and they're stereotypical. The kills are ranging from different types of swords because some dimwit like just wanted to use real life axes, swords, and knives to his Halloween party so it can feel like he's doing an execution. There is nobody to relate to, period. Nothing. Nothing. If I had to just pick one thing I liked about this movie, it was the makeup design of this monster. This character that goes around killing people. Like, his makeup design at least looked like he's been burned from a fire. He looked like he probably would be dead, but no, he's still alive, which is the stupidest thing you couldn't have done. You couldn't have said that this guy is alive, strapped him up somewhere, at least lock him up. Because with Jason, we all know that he's been through 7 movies. They make it feel like he's been through 7 movies. With Michael Myers, it always appears that he will come back somehow, even when he is inside of an asylum. Because he is a tough man. They're both tough men. Freddy Krueger, we all know, he's still got that witty personality, that finger like knife like glove that he has, the nice hat, the dirty ragged sweater, Leatherface with his chainsaw, and that mask made out of human flesh. Like, those are things you don't forget. But this guy's just forgettable. All he does is like kill a person, steal his Halloween costume so that he could be disguised, and goes around killing people for no reason. I don't understand it. I know he's trying to like grab some type of mob situation, like the mob that killed his mother, but there is no rhyme. There is no reason for him to do all these killings. You know, I know he's trying to go incognito, but Michael Myers went perfectly in incognito. All he did was just keep walking. Even if he grabbed a kid and looked like he was ready to strangle him, he just, you know, stopped and just kept walking. Even when he took a car, he was incognito. Jason was incognito because he was in a forest. He can hide between the trees. He can run away. He can do something, you know? This guy, he's just in a Halloween costume. Just take off the fucking mask. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It doesn't even deserve this credit. It has stereotypical actors. Like, the script, I would say, is lazy as shit. The plot makes no sense. It's one of those movies that I don't even recommend you watch ever. Like, ever on October. And thank God that I just talked to you about it, because if I didn't talk about this, if I didn't talk about this like after HorrorVision, I would have to wait until next year to tell you, because this is just a dreadful movie. I don't even recommend it to nobody whatsoever. Like, I'm telling you, like, and his head came out of a jack-o'-lantern in the poster. Like, this doesn't make any sense. For 2006, this was shit. I don't even recommend it, period. I don't recommend it. Oh my god, that film was bad. Well, that's it. Hope to see more modern horror. Whoopee. Because if it's gonna get worse than here, then I am gonna fucking lose it. So, see you on the 29th. We've only got 3 days away until Halloween. See you next time.